Hey guys, it's Jesus here with the Van Bros.
Was it recording the whole time?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it caught your abuse, so you're fucked.
Ow.
There go all your subs.
I don't know how I get traded.
Hey guys, it's Jesus here with the Van Bros, and I'm joined by the trifecta that is 3-2 pass. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, starting with.
Hey, it's Tyler from 3 to Pass, everybody.
Hey, it's Caleb, the one who's getting abused.
Hey, it's Dylan.
Wait.
I think I'm fine.
Can I start over?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, it's Tyler. I'm the one who's doing the abusing.
Hey, it's Caleb, I was still getting abused.
Hey, it's Dylan. I was an eyewitness.
And I'm Jesus. Today's topics are what we think of the of the icon decks that were revealed, and also what we think of the Dual Nation cards. What do you guys think of the icon decks that were revealed in the new Dual Nation cards?
We gotta go through all the icon decks?
No, we
revealed
could.
in the Dual Nation cards, yeah.
Yeah, like the Chrono one and the Shin one, not the Shion.
Not yet.
Bro, got people's hopes up there.
Sorry.
They're gonna click off this video to go to Google quick.
Oh my golly! Please don't click off the video. The Shion icon deck does not exist yet. But yeah, if anything, let's open the floor up to a guy that I barely hear from nowadays. Dylan, what do you think of the Chrono icon deck?
The Chrono Icon deck. Well, I know that Tyler plays it, and he talked about it a lot last time. I mean, compared to what it used to be, but I think it's calibrated well for standard. I don't pilot it. I usually just hear power and just be like, can I guard that? But like, I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. I think it does its job well, but it's not. I mean, it kind of just does it. You know, there's no like. I don't know. I would say it's like a 2-star difficulty, if I could like say out of 5.
Oof.
What do you think?
Like,
Yeah.
difficulty or how good it is?
Let's do both.
Okay. In terms of difficulty, I think they put hella restrictions on that deck. You can't call out cards that aren't Chrono icons. You really can't put any sort of extra spice in the deck besides like 1 or 2 cards maybe. Dark States doesn't really have like one clan good generics like Heater does, so there's not really like anything extra you could put in to make it better. That being said, because of all the restrictions on it, the deck is really like streamlined. It kind of just does like one thing. There's not any cool like segues you can do with upstream to call different cards because there's only 2 targets in the entire deck, and they both do almost the same thing. So it's not like there's difference there.
3.
Yeah, you could call your perfect card.
Yeah,
I've done that
perfect
before,
card.
but so it's just like there's really no creativity in how you play it. So like if you learn how to play it once, it's not that difficult. I will say you have to know where to put things at certain times and know when to activate abilities to get the best benefit out of it. And then you also have to strategically keep cards in your hand for the long game to discard enough grades to be able to do Mystery Flare. I think if you play it to its fullest extent, I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars in terms of like technicalities and stuff you have to do to make the deck work and be good. In terms of the deck actually being good itself, like I said, it lacks the generics for that nation, being in Dark States, and because of that, it doesn't let you branch out of its own archetype like the Stride deck did, because Upstream used to be able to call any grade 1, so you could call Philias. I know we have our own Philia now, but we can't really like call anything out. And the fact that there's no card that actually inherently like leaps forward a card like Fate Rider did, you can't even really tech in grade 2s at all because Mazer Gear only does it once per game. And so because of that, I say the deck in terms of being good is also just only 3 stars. 3 stars and generically because the ride line's fucking fantastic. You get a lot of value and pluses out of the ride line, and the strides are good, but the core deck itself sucks ass.
Okay.
That's it.
Dylan, you're aching to say something.
I was just gonna say, because when I fought Tyler, I forgot what deck I was using, but it was a pretty decent deck, so it was a good back and forth game.
Probably barely.
It probably was a decent deck. And I just remember Mystery Flare. He ended up feeling like I had to unlock him as a boss to fight at the very end. I had to like get to that point.
Like he went to phase 2.
Yeah. It was like, oh wow, I've played through this enough, and then I get to fight Mystery Flare. That's kind of cool.
But would you sorry to cut you off? But would you consider it to be like a like an Elden Ring boss where you like get them down to enough health where like they unlock a different play pattern, or like a Kingdom Hearts 2 boss where like you beat his first stage and then like Xemnas becomes like a big dragon.
More of the second one. I will also say it's like I collect enough like Master Chief like figurines, and then I found like the final boss or something. Like I hit.
It's like that hidden ending.
Yeah, the hidden, the hidden ending because he gets another turn, bro. Like, but
It's like when you fight the moon in Bloodborne.
Yeah. Good times.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, yeah. My point I was getting at was like, to get to that point, Tyler, do you feel like you?
I am so sorry for the people watching. I'm so sorry you dropped
What did you drop?
I dropped a D20 straight.
What did it land on? What did it land on?
Let's see.
Guess.
12.
Wait.
Oh. You guys guess.
Viewers at home, guess what it landed on. It didn't land on.
What's 12 plus 9?
Oh, anyone?
You're stupid.
You smart.
That was 9 plus 10. Anyways, go on.
Like, do you find that you have enough guarding power to get to that point, or like?
The thing is the deck really struggles to live up until it can first stride. Honestly, it's almost better to go first because you can do your fourth attack going first with upstream and then set up a Gigi to be able to get... That's the grade 1, by the way, that lets you draw after it attacks or boosts if you stride. So you can do your fourth attack and then set up Gigi to be able to plus a card next turn, and then your opponent's not going to tower over you if you go first. Because if you go second, it does not have the ability to survive. You really have to fucking highball on being able to live or guard strategically. But once it gets to grade 3 and is able to stride, it almost feels like it's unkillable.
I thought it was pronounced Gigi.
It is.
Do you run Tizcar in the deck?
It's Gigi.
It's GG.
I'm gonna
Watch
call-
the anime.
I'm gonna say
Tizcar.
Do you run Tizcar in it?
Which one's Tizcar?
The
Cycler.
energy.
Oh, that's a cycler, yeah.
No, I don't run the energy cyclers because there are cards in the deck that I do run that do use energy, and I use them quite
Oh.
frequently, like Upstream and Gear Goat.
Well,
both use
how's your
energy.
counterblasting?
Honestly, the deck does not counterblast at all anymore.
Tizcar.
The only cards that counterblast are
Oh, how much soul do you have?
the grade 2s that draw. The soul you actually build up quite a bit because the failures I run in the Gigis both go to the soul. So the thing is just like, there's really no outlet to use your counterblast or soul enough to where you ever run out.
You could Soul Blast one to search the Crimson Moonlight.
Ooh.
You just can't use it.
Can't
but
use
you
it.
can search it out.
Yes.
That's not a card. That's not a trigger, right?
Actually, hold up a second. Can you
Wait,
even
can't
do
you
that?
not do that if
Yeah,
you
you
don't
need
have
a
Phantom
Phantom Vanguard.
Well,
Dumbass.
tell you what, if you get rid of your ride line and run a Phantom
You
ride line,
could just run a Phantom Ride Line.
You could just play a Phantom deck. Who is the Dark Sage Phantom deck?
Artisaria doesn't exist yet.
Oh, it's
and
Gab.
Gabwelius.
Gabby.
That's it. There's no other Dark States.
No, there's only
just
2 every
Gabwelius.
nation.
Just a Gabster. Actually, you know what? The lovely voice we heard was Caleb Tanner. And
Got doxed in both episodes.
you know how many Caleb Tanners exist in this universe?
There's one basketball player.
Ooh.
There's always a sports player with your name. I'll tell you that.
That's
But,
true. There's a baseball player with my name.
My name's. Well, I'm not gonna say it, but
Oh, I know. I think it's a race car director.
I was about to say your full name.
my full name.
They dug deep enough they could find it.
Yeah, anyway, Dylan Dugster. What's it called?
That's my legal name.
Yeah, dog.
Duh.
Anyways, Caleb, what do you think of the Chrono Icon deck?
It's got some good things and some bad things. For those of you who don't know, I'm a seasoned Stride deck player myself. I've played Night Rose for all of 4 hours, so I know what I'm talking about here.
But he was around during the Stride era when a lot of the standard players were literally in their
diapers,
father's
bro.
sacks.
But I'm specifically talking about Crest, because like I'm so used to fighting Crash Jet or like Crest Harry or Crest whatever that when I'm fighting the Chrono Icon deck and his attacks are like 15, 13, 28, 28, like 26 or 28 again, I'm like, okay, this is pretty manageable in terms of guarding it. Like it's not like the Stride deck where I'm like, okay, I can guard his first Stride turn and the next one I'm just going to have to take everything because the numbers are so big. But with that, it gets so much more hand because of GG. Like I've seen him play where he has 2 gear goats in the front row and then like 3 GGs or 2 GGs and a Ophelia in the back. And that board is just like draw 5 cards.
Plus triple drive.
Plus triple drive and then twin again if you're on next stage. So it can draw a lot of cards. The deck just doesn't swing very big right now. And on top of it drawing cards, it also gets defensive power with Mystery Flare. So I think if you play it like that and just try to survive until you get the big mystery flare, and you don't get over triggered or double crit, I think it's pretty good.
It's kind of crazy. I have not touched, looked, or smelled any of the Chrono icon cards.
I have it right here. Do you want to smell it?
No, I'm alright. Maybe later actually. Okay. But I have been watching the 3 to pass fight videos just because of the really, really awesome commentary and just the fact that they're the fastest to take out like these like fight videos. Like honestly, if you guys are still here, check out 3 to pass. I mean, most of these viewers are 3 to pass viewers because these guys are the first ones putting out this content day one. Oh, that's a cat. Oh, okay. But one thing I do notice is the fact that it's kind of funny, the icon decks, and we're going to talk about Shin in a few, because that one's actually one I do have experience with since I just played it for all of like 2 hours. But one thing I noticed between this second set of icon decks compared to the first set of...
I'm so sorry.
Tyler,
I'll put that away.
Like looking at you play with that.
The baby boomer, bro.
You were asking for that, bro.
What did it land on?
It landed on heads.
But one thing I noticed with the Aichi and Kai icons compared to the Chrono and Shin is that the Aichi and Kai icons, the power output is insane.
They're like really
Yes.
good.
They're
Powerhouses.
strong without like. I'll be honest. I was playing like Uranus and like I was thinking like, how the heck am I gonna maneuver around Uranus to make sure that I can get the proper numbers to dig in deep
With my
and
penis.
penetrate the shield of my opponent. But like the thing is, Uranus goes a long way in terms of like being able to play it properly. And I feel like Uranus compared to Chronojet, I feel like the power output for Uranus is it sucks because like it's a cool unit and he has the stupidest name on the planet.
Yeah.
Uranus.
You should title this video a deep dive into Uranus.
Deep dive. Yeah, deep dive. Uranus.
Examining Uranus.
But that's the thing. Chrono and Uranus just don't have the same power that what's it called? That Aichi and Kai do. And I don't even think Kai has as high of a power output as like Aichi. I don't know. I hate to glaze my favorite Vanguard character, but like
I kind of feel like Chronojet's the Chrono icon deck's value comes from just like out resourcing your opponent till they kind of just lose.
I'll also say that like that one card. What's that grade 2 that has like the guard restrict?
Oh, zero.
That card is like a key to generic, right? Or no? Or is it restricted just to like Aichi's deck?
just Aichi's.
Definitely not meant to be part of that deck.
Well, so the reason why it's so good is because of the lack of restriction on Soul Saver. So a lot of the original Keter cards for Royals don't actually work for Aichi Icon. The thing is, it doesn't matter because those cards are Garbanzo. Like, I honestly sometimes forget that in Standard, Knight of Loyalty Bedivere and Knight of Friendship K are cards. But they're so fucking garbage that I forget that they exist. None of the old support, like Blaster Bleed the Vanguard, which was like fucking like outstanding for MLB, or the Soul Saver Virgilla, which was alright. It was pretty much just like an in-archetype Gabuelius. They don't work with a lot of the deck. Alfred is probably the worst the worst offender of this, because the new Alfred doesn't care if you have Blaster Blade in the Soul. The new Alfred still can't be boosted. And when he swings, he calls a column of Aichi Icon units.
Okay, all right.
So you can't really work off of the Soul Saver Virgilla, because Virgilla needs to have a Kingdom Knights Alfred Vanguard, and I believe it needs to be stood by it in order for it to be able to do its drive check, or you have to Soul Blast a Kingdom Knights Alfred to do the drive check. But it's just, it doesn't work. Or at least you have to do so much in order for it to actually, like, I don't know, have any difference in your play. the thing that Zero is so good at is that all he needs to do is just be restood by a Royal Paladin. And the deck would be completely different if Soul Saber said restand Aichi icon units. If Soul Saber said restand Aichi icon units, I can't even begin to think how this deck could be anywhere near past table 500. Because, like, what's it restanding normally? Normally it's restanding Zero to make it guard restrict, and Gancelot to swing with a crit for the second attack. But both of those are not Aichi icon units. So if Busher really wanted to kill the deck, which I don't see why they would want to, since it's the 15th anniversary, Aichi's the most iconic Vanguard character, second to Chrono. Not even second to Chrono. Chrono second to Aichi. I hate to say it, but I mean, like, they're not gonna touch this deck, I think, for a bit, unless like it's like a soft restriction. Like, I feel like the worst we could see is like 0 to 2,
or a choice restriction.
I could see a choice restriction where maybe they want to like kind of lower the power output of the deck, so they could do 0 and King of Knights Alfred, so that you have less Persona rides to be able to run in the deck. So most people will probably be running like, you know, like the ride line of Soul Saber. But yeah, like, I don't know, I guess to me it's like they were way more careful with Shin and Chrono compared to the other two, especially with the preemptive hits. Like, they hit pretty much all the defensive cards. They hit pretty much like all the cards that could touch like clan icon cards, like the Grade 2 for Keter, that Soul Blast 1, discard a card and pick up whatever card has a clan symbol as the same as your Vanguard. And then the Genesis hits where like they drop that card from 4 to 1 just because it's able to pick up a card from the drop zone. Like, stuff like that is insane. And I mean, you could do a simple like errata, but I completely understand why they want to hit these, but it makes no sense that they're doing this right after they released two of the strongest decks like Vanguard has ever seen come from like a starter product.
Yeah, and they hit the defensive stuff too, so Uranus also can't do the hostage package over and over by calling a perfect card.
That's true.
Because that would have been really cracked.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I noticed playing the deck that it's a little tough to revive multiple things with Uranus. Because I'm usually just reviving the damn dragon, but it could be because my list only runs 2, and I'm gonna be upping it to 4. What's it called? Valkyrion, because like I also usually have them in the drop zone, because I don't know why the deck just wants me to drive check them and draw them as the game goes on, so I'll never get the quintuple drive.
Aww.
I know, so it's just life.
Gosh darn it.
But I thought you got it earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, that was like one time. I think out of all the games I played today, Valkyrion had drove check 8 cards in all those games together.
Good.
8 cards. That's like 2 games of it drive checking 1 card, then drive checking 1 card, and then drive checking 5 cards in that same game.
Well, the first time I played it, I only drove check 5 times.
Oh,
But I attacked with him like 3 times.
oh,
Because I forgot I could, you know.
you can drive.
Yeah, that was like a learning process.
Hey, you know, everybody learns. Everybody learns.
That's true, people learn.
Yeah, you can't just not learn anything.
Thank you.
Like, check this out. Dylan, did you know that in the movie Speed Racer, one of the announcers is the original voice actor for Speed Racer?
That's so fascinating.
And now you learn something.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm here to teach.
I might, while you're talking, I might interrupt you with a fact, but
Let's hear it.
No, I'll have to interrupt you later. I don't know.
I gotcha. Well, everybody listen if you're still here.
Bananas are red flag.
Okay.
That was close.
Well, you guys all learned something today.
He is stored in the balls.
Okay. You got fun fact?
No.
It's alright, Tyler. It's okay.
He's like, we all die.
Hey, let's talk about the Dual Nation units.
Y'all are gonna have to fill me in on the effects. I actually don't know much about them. Like,
You don't need to know much. They're all bad.
Can you hit me with
Dylan,
one?
You can play the part of the viewer.
All right, hit me with
Give
one.
Well,
us
if
your
you'd like, I
unbiased
have them
Yeah,
on my drive.
Yeah, tell me about them.
Let me pull it up here. VG proxies. individual card images. Dual Nation. All right, so the first one is Break, Fang, Evil Bond, Irest, and Volgamort. Oh, that's a funny little
Say
name.
that 9 times fast.
That's a funny little name, Volgamort.
Bro, Harry's gonna be running for the hills. Voldemort, dude.
So all of the units have the same like text where it says when this unit is placed on rear from hand, other than during your battle phase, because they love restricting deck. I don't even think there's that many decks that actually fucking call from hand.
And this is Dragon and Brant?
This is Dragon Empire and Brant. Okay. It's actually the left arrestor, the descendant of one of the arresters, and Brutal Jack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They fucked and had that?
No, they didn't. They didn't fuck, but this is their like grandkids.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Isn't Brutal Jack a fucking robot?
It's a Battleroid asshole. They can still have kids. Anyways.
Battle robot fuck dog.
So
we're gonna have to bleep that out.
What's it called? Yeah, it's called from hand other than battle phase. Perform one of the following. So you can't do both, you can only do one. Oof. It kinda sucks. I think it should be both. I think the benefit or the bonus of having a clan icon card should be that you can activate both.
One of the abilities should be a counterblast, and one should be a soul blast.
But, well, you know, it's funny, Tyler, that you mentioned it, because almost all of them are counterblast and then an energy blast.
Hey, that's freer.
So, for this guy, it's counterblast 1, draw a card. Until end of the fight, this unit gets 5,000 power and cannot be chosen or retired by your opponent's card effects.
That's cool. That's crazy ability for something that's going to intercept and die immediately.
And then the second skill is Energy Blast 3. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards, and until end of your opponent's next turn, that unit cannot intercept and cannot stand during the stand phase. So it's kind of like it's like the arresters did. Oh, that's the cat.
I can't wait to stun the rear of
What did the Vanguard? Bro, I'm just happy. It's not in Stoicheia, dude. Because god damn it, if you had
don't worry. When we get to Stoicheia, you're gonna be a special kind of pissed.
Can you imagine how fun it's gonna be to stun your opponent's rear guard but immediately retire?
Yeah, that's what I said.
And then
Can you beat
what's his problem, man? What's his fucking problem? He's just pushing shit. The cat wanted pizza.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Anyways, they all have the second skill. They all have the same second skill, which is when this unit attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets 5k power. But if you have a Vanguard with only one clan, it gets 5,000 power until the end of for that battle. Even if your Vanguard is grade 2 instead of it being a grade 3. So I mean, it's cool, but like to me, I think it's cool because it's got a stun ability. Yeah. Also, it has like a resist, which is nice.
Okay. And it's nice for early game, right? I mean,
it's nice because it's like 15k. Oh, you went back up.
If only we had put it where I said to.
Tyler just farted. He told me to stop recording.
We don't know that. Nobody knows. Nobody knows or has proof of that.
Anyways, oh my god.
Can your phone? Yo, can this recording pick up smell, dude?
The smell-o-vision. It smells like crap.
It's 4D.
Oh, here's the Dark States and Stoicheia one.
AKA the only good one.
Yeah, literally. So, place from hand except for battle phase or rear. Gain the following. Or perform one of the following. Counter Blast 1.
Okay, starting off solid.
Look at the top card of your deck. Put it to the bottom of the deck or discard it.
Okay.
Choose a grade 2 or less card from your drop zone and call it to rear.
Ooh. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Then here's the second effect. Mm-hmm. Energy Blast 2.
Okay.
Look at the top card of your deck. Put it on the bottom of the deck or into soul. Ooh. And then choose one of your opponent's rear guards and put it into the soul. Ooh. And it has the same, attack phase. But the cool thing is you can use this in both Night Rose and Harry.
And Skull Haja.
God damn. Yeah. We were having a moment.
Yeah, that's good. Well, hey, I'm allowed to think.
But it is like the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Dylan, what you're missing is Harry can call from the drop zone now.
This one's called...
That's so cool, actually. That is so dope.
Well, yeah. You have recursion now. Mm-hmm. This one's called Corpse Hunting Rend Cataclysm, Rovina, and Zuin. It summons ruin and brings disaster, a storm-like dance of deadly blades.
That's metal as fuck.
It is pretty badass.
Holy
So
fuck.
now we have Dream Sky Mutual Love.
Did we just skip that?
What are you talking about?
Where was its ability?
No, we just read this one. That one is Dream Sky Mutual Love, Nama and Samael.
Is it on?
Yeah. We had technical difficulties. Anyways, we're talking about the two, the Dark States and the Keter Sanctuary one now.
Ooh, yes.
And
What's a funky?
it's got two skills. The first one is Counterblast 1. Choose a card from your damage zone, put it in your hand, put the top card of your deck in the damage zone, face down.
Ooh.
So
Wait, what?
that's like,
Counterblast 2, bro.
well, not really, because like what you're gonna be doing is this. Like you just have. I want to pick this card up.
What?
Yeah, it's just Counterblast at a
Oh,
card.
you can
from
pick
here.
any card or damage on.
Yeah, any
It
card.
doesn't have to be face up. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
There you go, Caleb. It fixes all the problems that Dragberg had.
Yeah, I know. I thought that when I was reading that card, but you can't play a dragon.
Yeah.
It's also not a dragon. Not that matters.
But the other effect is Energy Blast 3. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to one Grade 3 without Regalis piece
The fuck?
from among them. Reveal it and put it into hand and shuffle the deck. I don't know why they give it a skill like this, considering that has nothing to do with Dark States. Like, am I...
It's low key kind of buns. Deformity support, right?
Like, this card, I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't do much. Like, I'm trying to think...
That's kind of cool.
But like, where would you run it? You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool thing, but most decks nowadays already have that recursion, and or the game is already so fast that like, you damage something, you kind of already planned on not using it. You know what I
ain't
mean?
gonna lie, this one is probably the worst one.
Let's not get
I
too
think the
crazy.
Dragon and Barbarian Gate one was worse,
The
but
stunning and rear guard's pretty solid.
not in those nations.
What does that one say? Unsupported file type.
Pretty solid.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one's called Heavy Corrosion, Disconnection, Gravel, and Old Ghoulis. So that's like Binoculus Tiger and like some dwarf fighter. Has the same battle phase thing, and then has the following effects that you could pick one or two. Counterblast 1, reveal the top card of your deck, put it into hand. If you reveal the trigger card, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire. So it still has the gotcha shit that like Great Nature had in V that it didn't really ever have during the original series.
Right, it's only like Isabel that had that, right?
Yeah. So it's really odd that they're...
Leopold had that.
Yeah, but Leopold came out in like later on.
Pretty sure he was like a clan collection, like after Isabel already did it.
Yeah. Like they had given the deck... What was the first Great Nature deck? Now that I think about it.
And V?
Yeah.
Or like, it wasn't Chat Noir or Hamskay? I'm just missing the Great Nature decks I know.
I watched that show. Cat Noir.
It's not a bad show.
That show's actually gonna kick ass, bro. That show's like not a kick show.
It's a good show. It's a good show. I haven't seen the later seasons because like once I catch up, I realize, oh, we're gonna have to wait another 6 months. So I haven't seen anything like past like season. I can't even remember. It's been so fucking long. All I know is that the guy that voices Aaron Yeager voices the cat.
Yeah.
So
True.
fuck. What were we talking about?
There's like Chat Noir,
Great Nature.
Yeah,
Yeah, who was the first Great Nature
Tester
V?
Fox. I don't know. They're not cool. No one cares.
Big.
If you're a Great Nature enjoyer, I'm sorry. It's just it's not a knife or
There's
They're a
something.
great
Clans,
nature
they're
enjoyer. They're
not
probably
created
in jail.
Man, I wouldn't even say that because like there's like cool Great Nature cards like Nox the elephant. Anyways,
Big Belly is very wise.
I like Crown Tiger.
it has another effect. Energy Blast 3. Look at the top 7 cards of the deck. Choose up to one order card without Regalis piece from among them. Reveal it and put it into hand and shuffle the deck.
That's not bad.
That was actually pretty good because I mean at least you're looking at the top 7 for Energy Blast 3. That's
Is this
free.
low-key Zorga support?
Hell no.
Top 7 for an order?
Top 7 for order.
And you can play it in either or because it's Brant Stoicheia.
Yeah, that's... Double
It has
Zorga
to be-
support.
Well, the other Zorga only runs one order.
As far as we
And
know.
the Soikea Zorga... Fucking, I can't talk, bro. The Soikea is the Zorgburger.
Zorgburger.
The Soikea... Oh, shut the fuck up. The Soikea Zorga doesn't want to play from hand.
I'll be honest with you, I do agree. I see what Caleb's talking about because in Welstra, I have the card that came out for support for him, and it was like another top 7 searcher for whatever. And it was good because you could add 2 cards to your hand. But I immediately took him out, and the deck went right back to being fucking broken as shit. So sometimes searchers in the deck just clunk it up. I mean, it's like you want your pieces, but like sometimes it just gets in the way.
What's the point? What's the point if you're putting a card in the deck?
Well, what was the other nation? Stoichea, I don't know. I mean, do you think that would be pretty dope in it, or?
Let me tell you this. The last thing I ever want in Zorga is more orders in my hand.
Boom,
Yeah.
bam, bop, bada, bop, boom.
Is it low-key Zereth support, though?
No, the first one, the first Stoichea one is 0 support.
You know
Like
what's so
100%.
Is it low-key, though?
I think I got one of the proxies wrong too, because I think one of them said Energy Blast 2. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be 3. But the person who translated it, I don't know if they put in the correct number.
You know what's funny?
I'm gonna double check that right now.
I don't like that card. I don't like it in Welstra. But you know what? I might like it in Welstra. When he comes out in Stoichea.
Oh,
Yeah.
fourth wall shop.
Yeah.
Those decks have so many ways of searching the moon, though. Unless he gets other orders.
He's got the Phantom Cycle card.
What's up, dog?
He's probably going to play other orders. He's probably going to have bases or some shit. Or products.
Something like that. Do we know his name yet?
Welstra.
Oh no, it is Energy Blast 2. Wow, okay. Yeah, they just decided to make the fucking...
Help me, mommy.
What if it's like Blue Storm Admiral Welstra and he gets like the Blue Storm Armadas like Welstra?
His name's Blue Wing Admiral
Ooh.
Welstra.
Blue Wing?
Yeah.
That's his name?
Ooh.
No, what if it was?
Oh.
Oh, now you're just making Caleb excited for no reason.
That was my deck.
It's the only Aqua Force deck I ever let someone else play.
I played it.
So check
It
this
was really
out.
bad.
We got now the final one.
You have
I
Arbor
think
Sirens.
this one is pretty interesting. This one's called Snow Soul Revenge, Madius, and Koyuki. So this one is Chris Lancer and like Shiryuki, but like their descendants.
Oh.
So the first effect is Counterblast 1.
Oh, this
Put-
is the one that's dog shit.
It's not that bad. This one puts a Persona Shield ticket into hand, and you get the red tech skill, except not on this one, because I fucked up the proxy. When you play a Persona Shield ticket, choose a unit being attacked, and it gets 5,000 until the end of that battle, till the end of your opponent's turn. So if you use multiple Persona Shield tickets, they're essentially 15k shields.
This one I would have really liked if it was like Soul Blast or Energy Blast, but I will never Counter Blast for Personas in it.
And then this one's second effect is retire one of your other rear guards.
Ooh, my favorite.
Choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it.
Wow, that's ass. What nation is this in?
That's Keter.
Keter and Dragon Empire.
Oh, cool. One of those can't bring the rear guards back.
Well, I'll be honest. I think most. Yeah, you're right. But
Wait, are there any like? To my knowledge, are there any like token decks for
No.
those?
Oh,
I think the only tokens in the game are in Stoichea.
I'm pretty sure.
There's not something in Dragon Empire you can use. I thought there was.
Yeah, there is a dual nation token in Dragon Empire. But that's like the dual nation with Stoichea.
It's the Varroa token. The only tokens in the game are that, the Rose token, Granifa, the plant tokens, and the Zera token.
I think the sad part about these units is that they were so hype, and I thought they were gonna do more.
I don't know why I would
I
have. The
think-
moment I saw them, I knew they were going to suck.
If it was if the art was different, I wouldn't be so let down. But the fact that they went out of their way to put like I know they're descendants. Basically, they're the same cards. They put legacy units like on those cards, and it kind of got everyone hyped up to think that they were going to do more. And they released the art for those right when they preemptively banned every big defensive card in the game. And
So,
they're showing
yeah.
cards like Shirayuki. So I thought we all thought they were going to be like really good on Guardian Circle cards.
Right.
Which is what the game needs, is more defensive options.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that's the thing that kind of makes me realize, like,
This is good, though. It gives you Persona Shield ticket.
that is true. You can now play Persona Shield. I was talking about this with Marco. You can now play, you can have Persona Shields in Luard.
But Counterblast 1, though.
It's expensive.
That's expensive.
For a 15k shield?
Most decks don't have counter chargers.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a bit overcosted for what it's giving you. Will it see play? I doubt it. I don't think you'll see these cards be played. You'll probably just see them blinging out binders.
Yeah, these all suck.
I think the Stoicheia Dark States one is good, but I think it's good in Dark States. Stoicheia, it's like... I was talking about this with Jesus earlier, like the Ruin Shade one. Mm-hmm. I might replace the current Stoicheia Keter Dual Nation with it, only because that one calls a grade 2 or greater, whereas this one calls a grade 2 or less and gets power. But more importantly, this one can call Harvest Elf. So I think it's just a little bit better in Stoicheia than the old one was.
Yeah.
Just because you can call the Elf. Stoicheia has really good grade 1s.
Remind me, I'll leave the proxies here. I already have them kind of cut up.
Appreciate
Just
you.
have to cut them a little bit more. But, yeah, those are the Dual Nation units. I kind of wanted to see a little bit more in terms of, like, skill expression, like, from these units. Like the Keter and Dark States one, I see nothing from Dark States in that card except for just the artwork. There's nothing that screams like this is a Dark States card. Now, it would have been cool if it allowed you to call something from Soul. Like, Keter calls from a place other than the hand. And so, like, being able to, like, I don't know, like, maybe put something from your Soul into the damage zone and then call something from the damage zone and then take a damage. Would have been cool, kind of like to move things around or bridge things. To me, it's like I don't know, they could have done more. This is more thematic and aesthetics than it is like technical.
I wish they'd stop making, like, generic or cycle cards that are grade 2s, because they're always grade 2s.
Yeah,
You just can't top, like, certain ones, so it's like it's never gonna get ran.
That's another good point. Would I run this if I'm playing a deck that has the room for a generic card? Would I run this over the Brand Gate Keter generic that puts a card back to the deck and lets me look at the top 5? Would I call this, or would I play this over Teethfall? Or
No.
That's the thing. It's like, why would I run this card if it doesn't provide much in terms of, like, gameplay? Like, I don't need a Persona Shield ticket. I don't need... Yeah, these could have all been grade 1.
These are some grade 1 ass skills, to be honest with you.
Except for the Stoicheia one. But, like,
I think they're
then,
sleeping on like grade 1 support. I mean, I think they could totally do good stuff with that.
I feel like the reason they are is because they keep making sets where, like, they release a new ride line and they give the ride line, like, 5 grade 1s that essentially all do the same thing. It's like they all say, hey, if you have this specific Vanguard, it gains 5k. Except this one is at the end of the battle, countercharge 1. The other one says at the end of the battle, retire and draw. And then the other one says at the end of the battle, what's it called? Like, I don't know. Put
They all
this
do
card
the
back
same
to
thing.
hand. It's like they all
Yeah.
have the same flavor of, like, they either leave the field and draw
Right.
a card, or they are all like just 13k boosters.
Like, it's a really good ability, but they just blow up after they're done.
It's funny that we're seeing 13k boosters be a common thing now in a lot of decks, because I think they realized, like, oh yeah, if your opponent hits like a damage like trigger, like unlike in the original series where if you're a 9k Vanguard, you get a 5k trigger power, and now you're at 14. 9k being boosted by a 7k can still attack, and you would still need to drop shield in order for the attack to not hit. But now, if you attack a 10k Vanguard and they take a damage trigger, and now they're 20k, an 18k attacking Vanguard or booster rearguard can't hit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like now we're seeing these 23k attackers because, like, oh yeah, we kind of fucked up with the numbers.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I guess that's pretty much all the stuff that we're going to talk about. Because we talked about the icon units.
We did.
We talked about the dual nations, what our thoughts were.
Same.
Next week, we're going to talk about what we would like to see following, like, the new anime and, like, what Vanguard has to offer for 2027. And me personally, I hope that they continue the what's it called? Me personally, I hope they continue the like the 15th anniversary way past the 15th anniversary, kind of like Konami did, because icon decks are really cool, and it gives opportunities to make decks that have different play styles than what we have currently. But this is Jesus from Van Bros.
And this is Tyler from Free to Pass.
And Caleb from Free to Pass.
And Dylan from Peter Pan.
Signing out. Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.